Hoyoverse's new game, Zenless Zone Zero, it's quite literally a couple of days away, and if you're looking for your exact time zone so that you don't miss a second when it launches, don't worry, I got you. Here it is. And it will be available on almost every platform, including iOS, Android, PC, and even PS5. But stay tuned till the end so you do not miss a single reward, like how to get a free 4-star A rank weapon, extra pulls, and a way to roll for the 5-star S rank character that you want. We'll be doing a TLDR of everything important, all the current events that are running right now, fresh updates, news, upcoming characters, and quite literally everything that is essential to do in order for you to get ahead of the curve and save you a ton of time when ZZZ launches. So let's begin. So is it 280 plus pulls or 100 plus pulls that we are getting? I know there's a lot of confusion on that right now, and whether it's 100 pulls from the game or if it's actually just 100 pulls on top. So here is truly how many pulls we are getting and the sources for them. So when you first log into the game, you will get 20 standard pulls from the mail, 5 Boopons, and Boopons are essentially pulls that are specific for getting pet-like AIs called Bang Boos that can provide combat help or buffs during your fights. And you'll also get a free agent, Corin. This is from the 40 million pre-registration goal. We'll also get 10 more standard pulls in the mail as a welcome gift from the ZZZ team, giving us a total of 30 so far for the mail. Now, this is important. Similar to HSR, there is a beginner banner in ZZZ that will require 40 pulls to get a guaranteed S rank, aka a 5-star unit, and so we have 30 so far from the start. So where do we get 10 more? From here, this is the fastest possible method to get the remaining 10 standard pulls to get your first 5-star by getting the Internaut level 5. This is your world level similar to Trailblazer level in HSR. This will usually take about 20 to 30 minutes in game, so it's definitely not too bad. So if you wanted to reroll for the 5-star or whatever character that you want, this is probably the best strategy. Furthermore, by the time you reach level 30, which will take only a couple of days, we will have a total of 70 standard pulls, 10 premium pulls, and 70 Boopons. Then there's a first login event that lasts from July 4th to August 13th, and if you log in for 7 days during that period, you'll get 10 more premium pulls, which will put us at 20 total premium pulls. Then on the 11th of July, there's another login event for another 10 premium pulls, putting us now at 30 premium pulls total. Afterwards, on the 24th of July, there'll be a Boopon login event for 10 more Boopons. So that is basically the source for the extra 100 free pulls that we are getting from the login events and stuff. However, that doesn't include the ones that we are getting by playing the game, as CBT players have determined that you can get a total of 20 plus thousand polychromes, which is about another 130 premium pulls, and at least a total of 130 standard pulls. So yeah, if we combine everything between the standard and the premium pulls, that's a total of 290 plus total pulls, which is pretty juicy. And if you haven't yet, you can use the link in the description to register right now and get all the rewards when you start playing. Furthermore, there's also an extra 300 free gems that you can get using this redemption code here. So when you get into the game, make sure to remember to use this code in order to get your free gems. Now, this web event is very important to do if you want a free 4-star A rank engine, which is basically a 4-star weapon and a bit of resources at the start of the game. This is very similar to the first HSR web event at the launch of the game that many people missed out and did not get the free 4-star weapon. I'll have the link in the description below for this event, but this web event is very simple. You can do daily tasks to get the points to essentially scratch off the tickets for rewards. You'll then be able to enter your inventory to select the rewards that you want to extract. You can also get fragments to exchange for the reward, for example, the 4-star weapon. Note, this is very important. Do not claim the rewards until you are sure that this is the reward that you want. So don't forget to put your Boopons or 4-star weapon into the claiming area before you receive it. Furthermore, it'll take about 3 to 5 days to get the weapon, so make sure to start the event soon, as the end date for the web event is on July 18th. There is also a social media event where you can get free 40 gems as well as in-game resources. Do this soon as it ends on July 6th. Then on Twitter, there's a Come Alive event happening now where if you follow the ZZZ Twitter account and repost the exact post here, you'll have a chance to win an Alienware gaming laptop, headset, and other prizes. I'll have the link in the description below. And yeah, overall, there are a few more similar Twitter-related events for acrylic stands, merch, and a chance to win a free rug, so if you're interested, I'll have the link to everything down below. As for every character that is currently available, thanks to our friendly neighborhood StarDB, here's a comprehensive list of every known characters from CBT and a quick summary of their attributes, special, and factions. StarDB is an amazing Discord, especially for achievement hunters, so if you're interested, definitely check them out below, as they will definitely be covering achievements for ZZZ. However, as you guys can see here, these two S ranks are the time-limited banner characters characters that will be releasing, with Ellen being the first character on the limited banner and Zuyuan on the second banner. Ellen's designs are amazing and I cannot wait to check her out in game. For more Ellen, her kit build, and more, subscribe and stay tuned for a future guide. Now here are some of the other characters that were drip marketed and revealed in the trailer but are still unknown. Here we have a few characters from the Section 6 faction. And here are the friends from the new Eridu Public Security Force, the crew from the Sons of Chaldeon, my favorite, the Victoria Housekeeping, the Billabong Heavy Industries with Jangling 2.0 and Guoba's cousin. And of course we have our OG crew, the Cunning Hares. Now, for the important part, who are we getting for free? As of now, here's the list of all known characters which we are getting for free at the start of the game, which include Nicole, Anbi, Billy, Corin, Big Ben, Tokaku, and Lucy. So overall, we are getting 7 free characters, which is amazing to hear because I am excited to potentially do a no poll challenge for this game. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe down below. As for other miscellaneous and quality of life updates for ZZZ, there will be a skip button for the game, so rejoice. Furthermore, the map will be expanded in the new Eridu expansion with Lumina Square, and now our own home has a cozy bed that we can sleep on. We can also go eat with different characters in game, which is a pretty cool social aspect. And for my sweats, there'll be various different endgame with Hollow Zero and Shiyu Defense, which is like the HSR equivalent of MOC and Simulated Universe. And of course, the devs listened, so we got one of the best changes, a Bangbu banner selector for when you pull on your Bangbus, meaning that there will not be any RNG for the Bangbu that you want. In my opinion, after testing the game out in CBT, I enjoy the combat the most, and I think out of all the combat action gacha games that I have played so far, like Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero has the absolute best combat gameplay in my opinion. It just feels extremely smooth to fight the enemies and hit the perfect dodge combos and swaps. Furthermore, since there is a skip button in this game, if you don't enjoy the story or just want to test the gameplay out, even if you end up not playing the game, you'll be saving a ton of time. And a lot of people talk about how they don't like the design of the characters, but personally, I like them a lot. And to be honest, it's a breath of fresh air to have these type of designs. Now, the real downside to this game, in my opinion, was that there wasn't too much combat at the start of the game. It's a little slow at first, but it will start picking up the pace once you get into the later stages. Overall, in my opinion, Hoyoverse games have always been the gold standard in terms of gacha games, with their games having the most polish, so I am looking forward to trying this out. Even if it may not be something for me, I always like playing a new game for like the first 2 or 3 weeks. The launch of a new game is always exciting, so if you're interested, make sure to register now using the link below and join my Discord, where we will have a Zenless Zone Zero role for our community to hang out when the game comes out. Okay, bye now, bye bye, take care.